Let's start with your reading, Gemini. Today, we're going to look into your recent past, current energies, and near future, and then we will immediately clarify in order to find out more details about your messages. Now, let's begin right away with your reading. Okay. The main energy for the reading today is the Eight of Cups. And the Eight of Cups talks about walking away from negativity, asking yourself a very important question. Regardless of what I originally wanted for this, is this now where I'm happy? Is this where I can really find happiness at this point of my life? You're currently invited to release negativity and all the people or situations that hinder you. It sounds like an easy task, but when you are in it, you realize that sometimes even letting go of toxic people can be very complicated, very complex, depending on what type of connection you have with them. So let's see what this is about, Gemini. First of all, in the recent past, Six of Cups, death, rebirth, you have been undergoing a very deep transformation in your life, Gemini, whether you are fully aware of this or not. This is something that might be still happening today, actually. And every transformation that comes up with death, rebirth, comes with a requirement. In order to finally start anew, you need to let something behind. And unfortunately, this is not negotiable. Since we have that Eight of Cups as the main energy, we know that the main elements that you need to let go of are the ones that just did not make you happy anymore. Even if they did in the past, even if you have good memories there. But you need to understand which ones are the ones that take from you more than they give to you. Although this message is coming up in the past, it's still very much relevant in the present. So we'll see what this is about when we clarify. Now, in the current energies, Wheel of Fortune, Ace of Swords, not bad. In the present, we have the potential for a very strong new beginning. You're taking the matter in your hands with this Ace of Swords, potentially because something is revealed to you. Important information coming in that feels random, but that comes in at the perfect time. Or you're able to see things for what they really are. There's nothing better to know where it is that you're going. Nothing better than having clarity around the trajectory of your life. And we'll see where this is about to take you as soon as we clarify. Now, in the near future, I love these cards. Three of Cups and the Sun. Beautiful sign, Gemini, having the Sun in the near future. And that Three of Cups talks about celebration. There is a very important positive event about to happen. Success, happiness, and also pride, good self-esteem, being happy about where you've got and happy about how you got there as well, you know? This so far looks like a happy ending, but we'll see what the real potential is for the long term. Now, let's start clarifying. Let's look into all the messages and let's begin with your recent past. Oh, too many. Okay. Oh, okay. Well, it looks like you have been working hard for that situation, but I have to say, you thought at some point that you've seen the results, that you got to the results. Instead, with the star coming up here, things were still very far away. The main theme that I see here seems to be failed expectations. There have been situations, connections you have quickly invested into, built expectations around, and then you ended up constantly being failed by most of them. You might have noticed that a lot of the things you started recently, they either quickly changed or even ended all of a sudden. For some of you, this might have also been you changing your mind and not wanting these connections anymore. It just feels like there is something slowing you down and you cannot figure out what that is. You have been trying to understand what it is that you need to keep and what it is that you need to let go of. And it's not always only about people, you know? Sometimes it's about beliefs that we carry inside and that can be poisonous to us. There might be things that you keep believing and expecting from the people around you that instead of helping you, Gemini, are slowing you down. And I do believe that with the present energy, you'll be able to see exactly what that is. So let's look into it. Look at this, the Ace of Swords coming back up. So let's see what we have in the current energies. Let's clarify what's going on currently around you. Six of Wands, the Emperor, very interesting combination there, and the Page of Cups with the Queen of Swords. This is definitely a self-realization over here, Gemini. And it looks very, very powerful, let me tell you. So the first image that I'm getting here for you is that you have been sitting at a train station, sitting there, waiting for the train to come in. And you keep waiting and waiting, looking out on the horizon, trying to catch any potential movement in order to anticipate the train coming in. All of this to say that you have been waiting for something to make you happy, waiting for something to happen in order to say, okay, now my life can begin. But this has been a lie all along. We all wait for things at a certain degree, right? But one thing is being prepared for something to come in, and one another thing is to hold our breath for it and put our life on pause until it happens. Why are you waiting to be happy, Gemini? What we often don't realize is that happiness is a choice. It's not always something that it's given to us. And we need to learn how to be accountable for our own happiness. I do believe that this realization will deeply impact your understanding of the situation and the journey, and it will change it all around for you. We see with that Six of Wands, now that you have this Emperor energy in charge of what you want to do, instead of waiting for something else to come in before doing it, now you are on the stage. You are at the center of your world, and you're not watching your life passing you by. Now you have the power to get out of that train station and walk towards your destination. Might be a little slower, yes, but at least you are in full control of where you're going. So let's see where you're going. Let's see where this is taking you. Let's clarify the near future energy. Page of Pentacles, Four of Wands, and Knight of Cups with the Knight of Pentacles. Time to do something unexpected. There is definitely the potential for the Sun energy to enter your life and take you to new heights. But from what I see here, the only way to get there is for you to do something that you usually don't do. We see here the Nine of Cups and the Nine of Pentacles. Potentially, after everything you've been through, you have been moving very slowly. You have been taking one step forward, looking back to see if that train is coming in. But right here, we have a shift that you have to go through. Something unexpected, something that you haven't done in a while. All of this energy is currently sitting way outside of your comfort zone. That's what I'm seeing. There is something or someone you have to give a chance. A trip you need to take. A website or app you need to sign up on. There is a major surprise behind something that you are not investing into, something that you're not expecting at all either. What I see here is someone who is opening up their heart fully. There's honesty, there is transparency. And this is not going to be easy at first. You will need to build a lot of self-confidence here. And in order to build confidence, you need to understand the truth. The truth is that failure, rejection just do not exist. There are way too many people, way too many opportunities out there to ever fail. Eventually, you'll find the one opportunity that was meant for you, the one person who meets your expectations. And then you'll realize that you've never really failed as long as you didn't stop trying. Sometimes that's all it takes, Gemini. Trusting the impossible and expecting the unexpected. So let's look deeper into this incoming energy to understand what's coming your way. What should you expect in the near future and how all of this is bound to evolve in the next few months. Now that you decided to be happy instead of waiting to be happy, your whole world around you is going to shape up in a very different way. Let's see what you should expect then, both in the near but also in the distant future, Gemini. If you want to dive deeper into the messages with me, just follow me in the extended reading link below in the description box. Also, don't forget that every single week I randomly select viewers who have watched the extended video to offer them a 100% free, personal, live, 45-minute reading. I send out emails every Monday morning to confirm. Please make sure to check out your spam folder as well. Now, stay tuned for the extended preview coming right up after this. Welcome back to your extended reading, Gemini. The bridging energy, or better, the bridging energies taking us from this current situation to the incoming events is the star. And also, while I was closing up the previous video, this one came up. And so both of these cards really talk about wish fulfillment, talk about something that you thought impossible that now it's actually shaping up around you. This is beautiful, beautiful energy. And honestly, I feel that for most of you, it's going to be completely unexpected. Right here, we see messages that talk about rebuilding confidence and hope after major difficulties. This is an unexpected attraction, someone who thinks that they're living in a dream, and someone who really has suffered enough, someone who has gone through very dark moments, but that now is heading towards that very next chapter of their life. This is something that has to begin from within you, Gemini. I cannot stress that enough. Right here, it's all talking about believing in the impossible, looking into places that you thought you would never succeed, because that's exactly where you're going to succeed next, where you're going to find what you were looking for. You need to change something, to do something different, to put yourself out of your comfort zone and to really put yourself out there like you've never done before. That's where the rest of your life begins. So let's see what this is about. Let's see what you should expect in the near future, what you should be prepared for, and then we will see what else is coming your way in the next few months and how all of this is going to evolve in the future. Let's start by clarifying the star and the 9 of cups. Beautiful combination, especially considering the sun up there. Let's see. Look at you not wanting to look into this because you're not believing at all. And this is why, because of this 10 of Pentacles, there is something here that you're telling yourself. It's a story that you keep repeating to yourself over and over again. But that story, it's not a reflection of reality. That story comes from your fears and comes from a false perception, false belief. And this is what this is. First of all, we see, look at this, 10 of Pentacles and 10 of Cups. You have something absolutely beautiful coming your way, but you're seeing it in a way that makes you perceive it as